After the separation, she focused on her vocation and assumed different parts. Zhao Liying is truly astonishing. After Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng formally declared their marriage, they brought forth the girl, yet the great times finished soon. Many individuals likewise tattle that Feng Xiaofeng is a mother's fortune kid, continuously paying attention to his mom's words and peering down on Zhao Liying from the open country. They separated calmly, and Zhao Liying didn't battle for the guardianship of the kids. After the separation, Zhao Liying, who gave herself to her profession, partook in the job of satisfaction like a frantic Saniying, and played Xingfu in the play. Zhao Liying played many parts, essentially symbol dramatizations and ensemble shows. This fruitful change, with the participation of numerous strong entertainers, has made the Wanjia a hit show. Zhao Liying was additionally named and commended by CCTV. In this play, Zhao Liying plays a ton of parts and has a reasonable picture. General society has another comprehension of her, and it seems like she is acting in her genuine nature. Zhao Liying has endured a ton since her introduction. At the point when she initially began, she was playing stunts for quite a while. In light of her cooperation in the outfit shows in Who Wants Who Judges Kinger, everybody knows her. She has performed well in a few dramatizations like The Legend of Lu Xun, and her acting abilities have additionally gotten to the next level. While taking part in the Savage development, Zhao Liying was exceptionally mindful. She endeavored to put on weight for recording. This sort of incredible skill merits gaining from numerous entertainers. Most entertainers have shot a couple of dramatizations, and there will be no follow-up when they become well-known, and Zhao Liying is as yet buckling down. The amount and nature of progressive shoots are likewise getting to the next level. Afterward, he co-created Hukayangu with Wallace Huo, and Zhao Liying acquired a ton of fans with this show once more. Zhao Liying loves her fans without question, and her fans love her definitely. She is committed to her profession, and was frequently giggled at when she appeared. She kept on trying sincerely, lastly turned into a major star. Zhao Liying has played both the lowlifes and the reprobates, and she is exceptionally mindful in each job. Zhao Liying has emerged from the bombed marriage, and Feng Xiaofeng has seldom showed up, and the report about them has become less and less, and the two have progressively withdrawn. Zhao Liying has forever been a free advancement in media outlets, and she never contends or contends. In any case, she has one of many individuals and is an uncommon clear stream in media outlets. The most recent film of Savage development has been checked on, and I anticipate her new play, which ought to be a decent one. What is your take of Zhao Liying? 02. Zhao Liying and Lin Jingxin have a subsequent match. Didn't hang tight for the account of Chokiao, however introducing with the Phoenix. As of late, whether it is a settled show or a concluded show, there are a wide range of them, and they are hobnobbing. Much obliged to you specialist was moved to tears by Yang Mi and Bayu, and suddenly, the oldest sibling's street to pursuing his better half is truly bit by bit. Like me, warn you Arthur, if it's not too much trouble, sit down and become my November sweetheart like this. Zhao Liying and Lin Jingxin have a subsequent match. Didn't hang tight for Chuki memoir, yet introducing with the Phoenix. The old divine beings kicked the bucket, and there was just a single last god on the planet, Xingzi, Lin Jingxin. Rumors from far and wide suggest that this lord of activity has lived alone overhead for a huge number of years, heartless and lustless. In the clash of the immortals and devils, he reversed the situation without anyone else, and from that point forward, due men has been cleared away, and his follows are elusive. Many years are only a tick away. As the sovereign who was brought into the world with a pearl and Satan world, on the event of her 1,000-year-old birthday, the hooks of political marriage were scratching her head and face. En route to escape from marriage, Zhao Liying was beaten back to her unique structure and tumbled to the world harmed. At the point when she was genuinely harmed and sluggish, the human vendor regarded her as a fat chicken, culled all the hair from her body, and secured her in an enclosure available to be purchased. At the point when Shenli awakened, she tumbled to her knees out of resentment at this present circumstance, yet there was nothing she could do. Similarly, as his head was drooping, an attractive man in green garments and white garments cruised by, gazed at her mindfully for quite a while, and afterward grinned, "I need this one." The destiny of the not entirely settled by an apparently easygoing exchange firmly crimped together. Xing with the Phoenix is coordinated by Deng Ke, featuring Zhao Liying and Lin Jingxin, featuring Xing Yunlei, Hiyu, Yoko Lamu, Zheng Li, and so forth, and featuring Zhuan Lu, Liu Guanlin, Qiu Xinzi, and Zhang Xianyang. The play is adjusted from the novel of a similar name by Zhao Liying, otherwise called The Ruler Is Here, and recounts the romantic tale of the Lord King who was brought into the world with a pearl in his mind and a Hedzing's he. Everybody knows Zhao Liying, from Blossom Thousand Bone to Bliss to 10,000 Family, the champion of in excess of 12 motion pictures and television programs. She was brought into the world in a country region. She has a specialized optional school training, and has worked in the mechanical production system. In 2014, Zhao Liying was granted the Brilliant Bird Goddess Grant and performed numerous jobs bit by bit. In The Legend of Chuqiao, the initial scene is a battle with a wolf. Props: Zhao Liying didn't utilize a body two-fold. In the desert, was torn to and fro, the body was crushing dying, yet Zhao Liying is resolved not to utilize a body two-fold. This is likewise a point that we the general population have the right to like, to introduce a superior work, themselves by attempt, in spite of the fact that Yang Bao has been 30 a couple. However, we don't see the hints old enough, yet a full-grown female appeal. All things considered, she has the appeal of an experienced lady. Lin update: 400 million young ladies fantasy darling, in the with Phoenix line looking like the Chuqiao memoir as the equivalent. I honestly say, truly show old, feel and Zhao Liying isn't also match, a smidgen of the flavor of the granddad, similar to the old Taoist minister. I expect Lin update to assume the part well. Gathered together our lament of Chuqiao life story, I feebly pose an inquiry: when you eventually in the lake suffocated? The established truth is that you can't make quick work of the issue. 03. Wang Yibo's silly was covered by the justification for why not perceived. The subsequent creation is basically right on the money, yet they don't figure out the foundation. For Our Brilliance is a theatrical presentation where the main point that is by all accounts ready to break out on the organization, Lihua, is Wang Yibo. Previously, there was Lihua supervisor Du Hu talking on whether he would make the following Wang Yibo, and later, there was Neverland Band's remix of Wang Yibo Silly. A show that has driven endless netizens to battle about the way that it's truly somebody who didn't take part in the show, and I don't have the foggiest idea about whose trouble it truly is. It's only that after Wang Yibo's Silly was adjusted, individuals were in a real sense paying attention to it. It's not on the grounds that Wang Yibo is more sweltering than Neverland that individuals could do without the remixer, yet, all things considered, it's not only a melody, it's a perspective. It's not only a melody, it's a perspective. No other person can convey the importance of the tune with the exception of Wang Yibo as the maker himself. Neverland picked Wang Yibo's Silly in light of the fact that, aside from the way that we as a whole have it plays with Lihua, they likewise had the possibility that they would be seen regardless of what with Wang Yibo's work. In the event that individuals' criticism is great, the band will have a superior possibility being seen. On the off chance that individuals don't support, their name will be better known and they will be the band that covered Wang Yibo's Silly. It's simply that they have a decent eye for picking individuals, however not for picking tunes, so gaining appreciation is hard. This is on the grounds that verses of no sentiments are not verses, but rather they could be called sentiments. They are Wang Yibo's own excursion. Wang Yibo's unexpected blast has presented to him a great deal of consideration, however he has likewise been exposed to a ton of analysis, and fans who were saying Sibling is so attractive yesterday might be yelling his dark name and manhandling him today. He knew from the very outset that fans were simply individuals who could go with him on his excursion, and that the rest of the world was evolving quickly. No doubt about it, the superlatively clear-hearted Wang Yibo was confronting his own scorching. He distributed no sentiments. That was the solution to everybody. He's not quite as great as his fans naturally suspect, but rather not generally so terrible as the dark fans think, all things considered. In media outlets, the main thing a craftsman ought to do is to stay silly, not to be dazed by his own prosperity or occupied by the situation of the rest of the world. Since he was once not famous, Wang Yibo understood what sort of circumstance he was in then. At that point, since he became well known later, Wang Yibo differentiated the distinction, in view of the various mentalities of individuals around him, and on the web after he became well known, Wang Yibo saw everything in time and grasped the lack of quality of certain things, and that the main thing he could clutch was his own consistent heart. Wang Yibo's no sentiments is a sort of confirmation and caution to oneself subsequent to going through 1,000 sales, and furthermore urging to oneself to perceive the truth, and to stay unconcerned with everything to accomplish satisfaction. Yet, Neverland are unique. They haven't been well known, they haven't encountered what it resembles to be lifted up and dropped down. They can see all that and accommodate with their own heart toward the end. They can't be deadpan. The tune No Sentiments, as revised by them, is not so much veritable but rather more garish and ostentatious, which it didn't have to have in this melody. Likewise, on the grounds that they hadn't encountered read and didn't figure out the setting of no sentiments, the sentiments communicated were the very same without the absence of feeling for praises and adversities, yet with the sensation of not having the option to eat grapes and saying they were acrid and not being certain. No Sense is an extraordinary melody to pay attention to whenever, whether you're amidst a breeze or a landslide. Wang Yibo will show you.